the same kinds of actions taken by Democratic and Republican presidents before me that will help make our immigration system more fair and more just.
Welcome to a special episode of Citizen Pinoy concerning President Obama's announcement on November 20, 2014 of executive action. It could result in work authorization and relief from deportation for millions of Filipinos. And we are going to learn a new word today, DAPA. It stands for Deferred Action for Parental Accountability. Now, before there was DACA, Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, but there is a new benefit for parents of U.S. citizens or green card holders, which we will discuss later in the show. Now, first, I'd like to talk a little bit about executive action and what it is all about. First of all, executive action is not a law. It does not create any pathway to legalization or green cards. It merely allows people to come out from the shadows without fear of being deported, and they can get work authorization. Only Congress can pass laws. But once they pass the law, it's up to the president to enforce the law or to figure out how that law is to be enforced. Now, when it comes to immigration, there's at least 11 million people in the U.S. who are undocumented or out of status. It is unrealistic to think that we can deport them all. President Obama even said that during his address. I even wrote an article. If you go to my website or my Facebook account, you can read it, which was, Republicans, you cannot deport 11 million people. You cannot go city by city, house by house, and gather them all up. So with executive action and the president's job to enforce the laws, he is prioritizing who the government will go after. And what he has said is the priority are the bad people, the felons, the terrorists, those convicted of several crimes. As he said, we want to deport felons, not families, terrorists, not children. So now you have these people who are otherwise law-abiding, and they're not a high priority. Those were the people that the president has decided to extend deferred action to, including the young people who arrived before age 16, and now parents of U.S. citizens or green card holders. There are other elements of his executive action which we will also discuss when we come back on Citizen Pinoy.